Hi, today's flip is on sleep and the cycles and rhythms. Alright, so our first objective is describe the cycle of our circadian rhythms and identify what can disrupt this clock. Alright, pause and write down the terms. Got it? Next objective is list the stages of the sleep cycle and the progress through the night and through our lifetime. Pause, write down the terms. And there we go. Alright, so here we're talking about the major biological rhythm is the circadian rhythm. We know we have yearly, we know we have monthly, but in terms of sleep, the main one is going to be the circadian rhythm. Okay? So this is the 24-hour cycle. We know throughout the 24-hour cycle that there are lots of temperature changes, and in fact when you sleep you really want to be cooler because that will help initiate sleep. We also have this suprachiasmatic nucleus which releases melatonin. So essentially what we're talking about here is that as the light comes in, it suppresses the production of melatonin that's happening here, and at night, because we don't have that light, the suppression lifts and we produce more melatonin. Less melatonin, more melatonin. Let's go through the sleep stages really quickly here. Alright, so here we're in the relaxed, the awake state. In terms of relaxed, there's different kinds of brain waves with that. So there is the alpha waves, but there are also beta waves for those of you who are interested in that stuff. We have the stage one sleep, which is the theta waves. That's the first stage of sleep. We daydream when we go there. We know that when we hallucinate, that seems to be what the brainwave patterns are. We also know that that's the first stage in terms of hypnosis, and that's where we begin to get the hypnagogic sensations, or really looking at the hypnotic suggestions. Stage 3, here we talk about spindles, and so spindles are really just these sharp kinds of edges that happen. As you see, we're beginning to develop them here in terms of sharp burst, and then they will eventually change into these sharper peaks. And here we're really not seeing the same kind of density or height in terms of the brain waves. Stage 3 sleep, there's not a whole lot about stage 3. It's the start of the delta waves, and it really is a transition into the deep sleep, which is stage 4, also known as delta waves, and we can begin to see here, right, these spindles become very deep and slow. And last but not sleep is our REM sleep. So we can see that in these in-between stages here, they're very similar to the awake state. Alright, so we have our REM sleep, which is dream, and we have our non-REM sleep, which is the other kinds of waves. REM sleep is also known as paradoxical sleep, so sometimes you run across that term. Right? We also know that these go into 90-minute cycles, and so we see here the different cycles, and so what we can see, what's really important here is that as the night goes on, as our 90-minute cycles go on, we increase the REM and we decrease the amount of deep sleep that we have. So here's the deep sleep. Why do we sleep? Well, there's different theories, as you can read on the slide here. This is the environmental, here's the environmental, sleep protects. We also know that we seem to heal in terms of our recuperation. We also know that we lay down storage and create neuron connections. We know that creative thinking or information processing can occur during sleep, and we also know that during sleep growth hormones are relaxed. That's our quick review. Thank you.